Hello there, let's learn how to activate Hikvision NVR. So I'm going to do this directly via computer, so it's easy that way. As you can see, I have this already working. It's an NVR connected to a switch, and also I have here a camera, Hikvision camera connected to a switch. So everything is working here. I have live image from this camera, as you can see. So it's working, but we are going to take a step back and set the NVR to the factory default and start over and activate the Hikvision NVR, right? So basically here I have this configuration menu. So I just come here to the configuration and I want to come to maintenance and restore to the factory default. As you can see here, restore all parameters to the default settings. So I come here and I'm going to restore, right? So right now the NVR is going to restore to the factory default and then it's going to have a different IP address. So I need to find the NVR in the network and then activate it, right? So for that, I need a software that's the SADP provided by Hikvision, and then I can find the NVR, right? If I try here to use the NVR again with the same IP address that I have here, it's not gonna find it, right? It's trying to find the NVR here, but it's not loading because the NVR is no longer available because I just reset to the factory default. It's going to have a different IP address. So I need to use this tool here, the SADP. And here, as you can see, it has the old IP address. The NVR is booting up right now. If I just refresh, I don't see it here anymore. I just see my camera. That's the one that's here because the camera is directly connected to this switch. Okay, let me just refresh again to see if I can see the NVR. Not yet because it's still booting up. And I just heard a beep here which indicates that's booting up. Okay, so here we go. It's up and I see the information here that's inactive. That's the first stage. So you have to activate your NVR. You just click here and you can activate the NVR. As you can see, the IP address here is different from my network because my network here is 192.168.0.64 and the NVR is different. It's 192.0.0.64. Okay, so I just need to come here, select here to activate it, and I create a password. Let me just type a password here. And then I need to repeat the password. Here we go. I click activate. And now the device is active. And I can't just close this one because I don't want this option to restore the password. And as you can see, now it's active, but it still has a different IP address. So I can change this right now. So I come here directly to this side and I type here the IP address that I want for the NVR, right? So here we go. And also I can type here the gateway. So here we go. I have all the information that I need. I just need to input the password here. Here we go. Then I click on modify and the parameters modification are complete, right? So I'm ready to go. Now I have my NVR with this IP address 192.168.0.120. Then I can use here in our web browser. Let me just load again 0120. You see, now I can log in. And here you go. So it's working right now. But as you can see here, I need to download the plugin to see the camera live here. This is because I'm using Edge here, or if you're using Google Chrome, you're gonna see the same message. If I just click here on those three dots on my Microsoft Edge, and I can reload in Internet Explorer mode. So that's the fast way to go. Then you just close here and you log in again. All right, I just typed my password. Then I don't see the message here for the plugin anymore because I'm using Internet Explorer right now. And now I just need to configure my camera. Then NVR is already active. Let me just come here to the configuration and add this camera. So I come here to the camera management and here I have all of my cameras that I can add here to the device, right? So I'm going to select the first one here, click on modify. And here, instead of plug and play, I'm going to use manual, right? Because I'm connecting the camera here to the same switch as the NVR is connected. I'm not connecting directly. If I'm connecting directly to the NVR, I'm going to use plug and play. That's not the case here, so that's why I'm using manual here. And then I'm going to select here the protocol as Hikvision, and I'm going to change here the IP address and insert the camera's IP address. So let me put it here, 0.64. That's my camera's IP address. And here I need to insert a password for the camera. And then I need to repeat it here. And here we go. I have the password for the camera. Just click OK and wait for a while. And sometimes you just don't see here the camera as existing. For some reason, it gives this message here, camera does not exist. I don't know why. Perhaps if I just reload or refresh here, I'm gonna see the correct message. Let me just come here to live view. And I see the message is not there for the plugin, but the camera is here. So when I click here, I can see the camera live. So it's working. Well, perfectly working right now. It's added here to the NVR. Let me just come back to the configuration here, just to check here in camera management. The camera is now online. You see, at the first time, it looks like it's not working, but it is. It's just a question of reload this page, or you can go to the live view and come back here to see the status here that's online again, right? And then you can add more cameras. So here, if you're using a camera directly connected to the NVR, you don't need to do that much, right? When you come here, camera number 2, 3, and 4, for example, the NVR is for camera directly connected to the NVR. They are found directly by the NVR automatically. So you don't need to do the manual configuration if you don't want to, if you connect the camera directly to the NVR here. Okay, that's not my case, but works either way. You can connect directly to the NVR, or you can connect to the same switch as the camera is connected to. So I have the camera switch, camera, NVR, and computer connected to the same switch, so I can have everything working here in the same network, right? So basically, it's working right now with the camera, Hikvision camera, and then NVR is already active. Okay, so that's the way you can activate the Hikvision NVR. I hope you like this video. Please subscribe to this channel, leave your thumbs up and your comments, and I see you in the next one.